University's turbulence in clashes between Chhatrodal Shibir, clashes in JNU and Dhaka College, unrest, BRU today also. Completed list for farmers' card by December, Prime Minister instructed on scrutinising to make it accurate and transparent. Government wants to implement July Charter, says Home Minister. Suggestions of opposition to be taken even they are not remain absent. Welcome to News 24 English Bulletin. This is Jannatul Kohli here. Those were headlines. Now going for details. After Jagannath University, a clash broke out between Chhatra Shibir and Chhatrodal in Dhaka College. At least 35 people from both sides were injured. The incident took place at around 1 p.m. on Tuesday in Gallery number 2 and at Dhaka College. The two students' organizations are accusing each other for the clashes. Chhatra Shibir claims that a discussion meeting related to the July uprising was organized as per the previous announcement. Chhatrodal leaders says an activist carried attack while the band of the event were being hosted. However, Chhatrodal claims that Chhatra Shibir carried out a well-planned attack on one of the workers and meeting in the morning, and they are saying on the campus to provide security for the students. After the clash, Chhatrodal and Chhatra Shibir are in face off at Begum Rokeya University. They announced the protest rally by two students' organization had added fuel on the fire. Meanwhile, the university administration has requested the administration to impose the sections 144 to deal with the situation by calling a rally at the same place. Meanwhile, the BRU authorities have formed a 5-member committee to investigation about this incident. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has ordered to prepare a complete list for farmers by December and also asked to implement this program through verifications and selections. He given instruction to the concerned in his regard at a meeting on farmer cards and the Prime Minister's office this afternoon. In addition to farmers' identity cards and containing the photos or QR code should contain various information related to agriculture production, government assistance and agricultural market. He instructed the concerned to prepare the cards keeping this issue in mind, and it was informed in the meeting that the process of opening bank account of farmer has already started. After completing the necessary preparation, the cards will be handed over to the farmers in phase. Admiral Stephen T. Kohler, the current commander of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, called on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. The meeting was held at the Cabinet Division at the Secretarial. The meeting discussed Bangladesh capacity of contribution in humanitarian assistance and disaster management. He also mentioned that Bangladesh participation in the maritime security and surveillance exercise held in Singapore. Saudi Deputy Foreign Minister Engineer Walid al-Khalizi paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. The meeting was held in the Prime Minister's office in Secretarial in this afternoon. During this time, both sides agreed to take a bilateral relation between Bangladesh and Saudi Arabia to a new height. The Saudi Deputy Foreign Minister has said that under the leadership of Prime Minister Tariq Rahman, a positive environment has been created for the investment in Bangladesh. In this situation, Saudi Arabia is sincerely interested in further strengthening the relation between two countries. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said that the relation between Bangladesh and Saudi Arabia are based on mutual trust and long-standing friendship. The current government wants to build a strategic, multidimensional and long-term partnership with Saudi Arabia. So the Deputy Foreign Minister, Engineer Walid Abdul Kalim Al-Khalizi, who has visited Dhaka, met Foreign Minister Khalilur Rahman and Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed. The meeting was held at the State Guest House, Padma, in this morning. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Ubaid Islam and Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir was present at that meeting. The meeting discussed bilateral relationship and various issues for mutual interest, and the Rohingyas living in Saudi Arabia. Necessary reforms will be brought to the constitution as per the aspiration of July uprising. Informing this, Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed, chairman of the Special Committee on Constitutional Amendment, also said that the opinion of the opposition will be taken on this matter. Law Minister Asaduzzaman said that the July Charter will be implemented in constitutional manner. They said those things after the first meeting of the committee. Jamaat Amir and leader of the opposition, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, has said that any attempt of erase the memory of July will be prevented. He spoke at a program marketing for the second anniversary of the July movement at the Capital Setup Auditorium in this morning. He also criticized the failure to open the July Museum and the failure of implement the referendum verdict, the failure to prosecute the July fighters, including the case of attack, disappearance and murder. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman will inaugurate the July Uprising Memorial Museum tomorrow to preserve the history of July Uprising, the memory of martyrs and fighters. And this information was given by Cultural Affairs Minister Nitai Roy Chaudhary at the press conference at the Secretarial in this morning. He said that the Prime Minister will tour the museum after an inauguration at 9 a.m. The Minister also said that the allegations of corruption raised during interim government regarding the July Museum will be investigated after discussing it with a board of directors of July Uprising Museum. A coach of the Silk City train has derailed in Shiranjganj. This has disputed train communications between Dhaka and North Bengal. The accident occurred at Shahid M. Mansur Ali station on the western side of Jamuna Bridge this morning. No casualties were reported in the incidents. However, passenger trains have been stranded out at the various stations and passengers are suffered due to this. Meanwhile, the administration has said that a rescue train has left from Ishwardi. And that's all from News24. Thanks for watching.